Hi, Audris. Thank you for being here today. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm very good. Thanks for inviting. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, thank you for talking with us. Um, why don't we start with a brief introduction of Titan FX, a CFD broker?
Sure. We are a CFD brokerage. We have been established in 2014, so we're almost at 10 years. At our 10 years anniversary, it's this year, so we're planning some more activities for this year. But overall, yeah, we focus on perfection, on perfecting our execution, on perfecting our product offering, and offer the best product that we can.
Hmm. And you're based in Vanuatu, am I right?
Yes,
So,
the
uh,
main.
founded in 2014 in Vanuatu. I'd like to know, like, what are the backgrounds of the founders and also the broker itself?
So the foundations are quite. It's quite an interesting story, and I think it's a perfect mix of skill and great timing. There are main five founders who are coming from different parts of the world, and at that point in time, they brought different skills. Some brought really strong entrepreneurial skills. Some brought marketing skills, some brought finance and risk management and CS. And so these five people joined their forces and launched the business. And I think it was the entrepreneurial sort of spirit that kept the business going in the early days, and allowed to maneuver and get us to the point where we are right now. And then all the other strengths picked up, and we managed to grow well and consistently and in a safe manner for our traders.
Mm, amazing, amazing. So your main financial license in is Vanuatu. Do you have like other license too?
That's correct. Our main one is Vanuatu. We do have other licenses in Mauritius, Seychelles, and BVI. The main idea behind that is we do want to offer our services well globally. And if you look at the map, these licenses are kind of covering different geographic places, so that we can offer and we can make sure that clients feel comfortable with the licenses that we have, and we can offer the best services that we can for that particular client, for that particular trader in the region.
All right. Well, so we are here to talk about the general trading conditions of Titan FX today. But before getting into the main topic, because I've done some research on Titan FX recently, and I found this a gorgeous villa. It's called Titan Mansion. I mean, is it real? Like, what is it? Like, can you tell
It
me more
is.
about it?
It's absolutely real. Everything we do in Vanuatu is real. I know there's Vanuatu in the past has been used in a lot of contexts, and I know that sometimes I get a lot of questions about Vanuatu, but everything we do in Vanuatu is real. Our full devotion to Vanuatu is real. You know, one of our key values is basically making it a better place. Making whatever we're doing is trying to make it a better place. Titan Mansion is our sort of venture into hospitality. So it's a free apartment villa that we do rent out. We sort of like have it as an investment, but the key bit for it that we envisaged was that we are a global business. We have more than 130 people now working at TitanFX, and around 40 are in Vanuatu. So we want people to be able to visit Vanuatu, and so these apartments serve as an easier means to visit Vanuatu, to visit the office, to understand our core headquarters, to understand better our values. And so basically it's fully booked. There's like a rolling booking system that we invite people and make sure that everybody in the business at some point within like a year or 2 years visits Vanuatu. Same for our partners. We bring them as well to show we're proud of Vanuatu. We're proud of what we're doing there, and we want to make sure that as many people as possible get to enjoy it. Titan mentioned, just a good tool for it.
Well, that sounds great. I mean, it's the gap between the technology and the nature. I mean, the financial industry itself is just, it's chaotic, but you are also surrounded by the nature. I mean, it sounds amazing. Are you
It absolutely is.
Yeah. Are you also like involved in some social activities, like some events in Vanuatu as well?
Very strongly so. Yes, we from the very start we said that we want to be involved in the communities, and we want to be a strong part of it. So we do have 5 pillars. We have like a very sort of refined CSR program that focuses on each sector in Vanuatu. So it goes, from health, from donating to the hospitals, to then it goes to the supporting sport, where we support the volleyball team and let them play on a global tour, mainly because of our donations for the last 4 years now. We support education. We built library in one of the islands. We support. We have one colleague in a fairly remote island who has like a satellite internet that is shared with the school, and access to it is made available. And that's just scratching the surface of it. In the capital, there is lighting up some of the districts. So putting streetlights in to make it safer, to make it more accessible for everybody. So it's a constant work for us. We want to make it better. We want to I don't think it will end at any point, but we kind of want to come in and leave it nicer for whoever comes after us, and whoever comes together with us. Yeah, so we're really, really passionate about that bit of Vanuatu, is making it a better place.
They all sounds amazing, wonderful. I mean, I love the philosophy as well. All right, let's get to the main topic now. What is your position in the company? Like, what are your primary responsibilities?
At the moment, I am the Chief Business Development Officer. So at this stage, I'm mostly focused on ways how to get us further, how to make that next step. So I've got a few of the projects going on. One is to improve the customer onboarding experience, which we will have some really, really exciting changes within the next 3-4 months. So I'm really passionate about making it as seamless as possible, making it as easy, about taking as much of the work on our shoulders rather than asking traders to do things where we can do things. So that's one project. The other projects are more of like expansion and entering new markets. How can we structure it well? So that's where I sit right now. In the past, I've gone through operations and commercial side and marketing. So that experience helps me understand the processes, understand our strengths, weaknesses. How can we move fast and progress well?
Okay. Do you have like any specific countries that you focus on?
We don't really. We try not to focus on one country specifically. We are, most of our focus is in Asia Pacific region, just because most of our staff is here. We can offer the best services here. We live around this area. We understand what most people will need. We know these markets, and we focus on our core strengths. So Asia Pacific, I would say, is where we want to be strong, where we want to make sure that we are the best.
Okay. And like, how many active traders do you have today? Like, especially from Asia Pacific region, like approximately, if you can tell me.
We have about 10,000 active traders every month.
I see.
Yeah, it varies, and it grows.
That's a lot of traders, yes. I mean, that's
quite a lot of
traders.
traders. That's quite a lot. Yeah, when you think about it, I know like recently in the industry there were some crazy numbers flying around when you compare to the likes of Xness, maybe it may seem like it's smaller, but when you think about 10,000 traders every month logging in and having experience, it's a big responsibility to make sure that they get the best service that they can, that we offer the best service that we can, and we care and get every single of 130 or more people now of our staff to sort of feel for traders, to care and to deliver the best service.
Mm. And these like 10,000 traders today, why do you think they are choosing, I mean, they have chosen TitanFX as their main broker?
That's an interesting question that we keep on trying to understand, and we talk to our traders as well. One thing that I think we are different than other brokerages is we try to focus on traders who want to actually trade as the main thing. They want to trade, they want to be successful. We don't focus on the traders who chase after bonus or chase after some quick wins. So these 10,000 active traders every month, we want them to want a good service. So we offer 24/7 customer support. We invest a lot of money into the trading execution. We invest a lot of money into deposit withdrawal, which we think should be instantaneous, but it's not in the industry. We know that other brokerages kind of try to make it sticky. We have a goal of making it like not sticky at all. We want all the money to be going instantly in and out, because we want to build the trust, and that's where we see our strength is we see ourselves as kind of together with traders. We trust them, we respect them, we want to be fully transparent, and I think it's quite rare in the industry, and I think traders appreciate that.
Well, everyone's talking about TitanFX today, and it's amazing. I mean, the name is getting big and big. Also, for the new traders, like I wanted to introduce TitanFX to everyone. For those who are just getting started in the Forex and CFD market, I mean, like TitanFX, you have a lot of initiatives, like, I mean, including promotions, copy trading, EAs. What do you recommend to those who are just getting started? Like, what should they do to start?
That's a really, really good question. We have been working, and I would say our 2023 was exactly that. We were working out ways how to support better the traders who are just starting off. And we went through more of the educational, we went through more of like personal growth path. So we invested a lot into the our research institute site that has a lot of information on how to do the first steps. It has a lot of YouTube videos on how to use MT4, MT5, how to place the trade, how to from the very, very basics to quite a difficult action. So we invested a lot into creating materials so that it's clear for them what to do. We invested also a lot in the same site in different tools that help traders. For example, there's a margin calculator, which in my opinion is amazing for a starting trader to be able to look up, enter your position that you want to enter details about your position that you want to enter, and get the answer. How much money do you need to deposit? How that may vary. That's a very powerful tool when you're starting up, to sort of get a little bit of a better understanding as to how much of your money do you have to invest to take that much of a position, and I find it quite powerful. The next step, obviously, you mentioned copy trading, EAs. These are great tools after you sort of like start to understand what's going on and get a good grip. We see that traders separate into two groups. Some want to be more active, some want to be a little bit more passive. So those who want to be a little bit more passive, who don't want to trade every day, they can go and select EAs, they can go and select copy trading signalers, and choose what resonates with them, what investment strategy. Like from the vast range, they can really pick out the one strategy that suits them, select it, and they're sorted. Those who are active, they can go on and continue learning, continue reading. We have ample of trading materials, technical analysis coming out every day, every week, just to support them, to make sure that they have all the information they need to make the best decisions to be successful. So that's all we do is try to make them successful, try to give them as much information as possible, the tools, whatever they may need.
Okay. So with TitanFX, trading made easier, and everything should be clear and simple. And also they also have opportunity to earn with copy trading and ES. Am I right?
Exactly.
Do you have like what do you think, like how much they can earn, like the new traders joining TitanFX through copy trading tool that you're offering? What kind of return that they can expect?
It's a tough question, because it really is a personal thing, right? We try not to go into that too much, into what return you may expect, because some people come in and they, naturally maybe they have more money, they can invest bigger amounts, they can take bigger positions, they can expect higher return, right? You take more risk, you can expect higher return. You take a little bit less risk, you can expect lower return.
Yes,
we
of
see as our main task is try to educate traders. We don't want, like the last thing we want is trader coming in, depositing, burning their position, and coming out disappointed. So we see our task as to make sure that we give them all the information possible for this not to happen, so that they can invest wisely and they can make money, either if they want to slowly over time, they can take fairly low risks and earn probably 5-10%, and that's a great return when you think about it. If you take low risk at 5 or 10%. Others come in and they want to make 50%. That's also okay, but that means that they come at the higher risk. So our task is to educate more and make sure they understand, and just keep them at that level where they understand their actions, and they can take them themselves. They have to be empowered to do their choices. It's not up to us.
Right. So whatever the investment goal they have, they're always supported by TitanFX. You also have a 24/5 customer support team speaking like various languages.
So we have 24/7 for some
24/7
languages. Recently last year we have expanded into 24/7 because of the crypto world becoming a little bit of a bigger news, and the government's taking some action to make it a bigger thing, right? There were some decisions recently taken that enable people to use more crypto. Some other countries also are following in that footstep. So it was a huge project for us to become a 7 days brokerage rather than 5 days, the traditional 5 days. So we did a lot to make sure that we can do 7 days. So for some markets, we will have 7 day support. For others that we are a little bit smaller we will have 24/5.
Okay. Fair enough. Do you have like common questions that you always get asked from traders? I mean, every broker has one, like the same questions every day and the same answer for them every day. Like, do you have them?
We treat our traders as like the main place for feedback. So I have worked for a while. I've worked in operations, and now we have an amazing operations team. And our motto is always, if you have a lot of questions about something, you got to do something about it, right? So it's not like we don't wait and allow clients coming in and asking same question over and over and over and over. So if people come in, and if we see that for even a week, 2 weeks, clients are asking something, they're after some information, we will do the changes needed to make sure that they can find that information, because we want to listen to our traders and we want to be better. So in that regard, usually if we have a little bit more questions, it's if we launch something new. Like our traders are curious, they want to know information, and if we launch something new, we launch and we listen, and they come in, they talk to us, they tell us what they want to know, and then we adjust. And in this way, we manage to kind of, okay, again, get it down, make sure that we can support our traders and solve their problems. But that's the one thing that we're really trying to, is not to kind of blindly answer questions, but to make sure that we do the changes needed so that the next time trader can like just not have that question.
Right. Oh, that sounds great. Do you have any upcoming updates that you can share with me today? I mean, including the onboarding process getting improved like this year?
So that's yeah. I mentioned briefly that that's one of the projects that I am super passionate about, because I think I think industry got a little bit like slowed down a little bit, and we saw a lot of new changes coming in through crypto industry, through crypto exchanges, and overall there's just so much innovation in the support sphere, like the software that we can use and things and ways that we can actually deliver onboarding much easier. So I'm really passionate in making sure that we do everything we can on our own and deliver as seamless onboarding as possible for our traders. So that's one thing that I am super passionate about, and that should come out in a few months for our traders, just so that they can, in our world of TitanFX, they can move between our tools easier. And I think that's also quite powerful when you can connect better the tools that you have for your traders, so that they can maneuver easier, they can move between them easier. So that's another thing that we're working on. And yeah, so that's probably this first half is going to be focused around those. The second half, it's going to be our 10-year anniversary, so I think we will have some activities on that, and I'm sure it will be exciting for our traders. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm sure it will be exciting for our traders.
Oh, they all sounds very, very exciting. I might give it a try. I mean, the copy trading, I will take a look and then see what happens for me too. Yeah.
I think it's a good product. I really encourage you. I think it's a really, really great product that we have, and we are working continuously on it to make sure that it gets better every day. So it keeps on getting better.
Amazing. Well, lastly, would you like to leave a message for the viewers of this interview to wrap this up?
Well, thank you. First and foremost, but I would like to thank you to all our traders. As I said, they are showing us what to do next. They are giving us feedback. They are helping us be better. So thank you to all of them for choosing TitanFX and growing together and helping us grow, helping us be better for them. On our side, we'll just continue caring. We'll continue trying to give them everything they need, empower them, and hopefully we'll trade together for years to come.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Audrius.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.